Hey everyone, I'm Jared, and today I'm going to bring you into the world of desktop streaming. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to use OBS Studio. OBS is a great tool for upcoming streamers because it lets you control multiple channels of video and audio all from one place. To get to these features though, we need to get OBS Studio downloaded and set up. Let's get started. First, let's run down what you'll need for OBS Studio. Most importantly, you'll need a computer with internet access. Since you're already watching this video, you probably have this one under control. You'll also need a Twitch or YouTube account with two-factor authentication enabled. These platforms don't let you stream unless you have a phone number hooked up, so make sure you've already got it done. If you've got those two good to go, let's move on. Downloading OBS is the easy part, so let's speedrun this. First, go to the OBS website and click on your corresponding operating system, Mac or Windows. I know none of you are actually using Linux out there. After the file downloads, click on it to open it up. Go through each of the steps until you get to this last page. Make sure you have this box checked so OBS will open once it finishes installing. Done. Now that OBS is open, we can start setting it up. This window here is our new best friend, the Auto Configuration Wizard. He's going to help us through the setup. So here, we pick what we're using the program for. In our case, it's streaming. Next. For the video settings window, we'll set the resolution as Use Current, which in our case is 1920 by 1080. This will make sure you capture all the pixels on your screen. It doesn't mean you'll stream in high def all the time, but we'll get back to this later. For FPS, or frames per second, use 60 if you have a God Gamer setup, and use 30 if you're running on a potato. If you're somewhere in between like me, use either 60 or 30. Next. Alright, for the stream info page, we'll need to log in our Twitch or YouTube account. For Twitch, it's easy. Just click Connect Account and log into your Twitch account. And from there, you'll get a text with a code that you can enter into this page. Normally, this is where you would click Submit. But I'm going to close this window off so I can show you how to hook up your YouTube account. YouTube is a bit more finicky, as always. For this, you need to get your stream key from your YouTube channel. Just log into YouTube, I've already got it open here. Click the Create tab, and click the Go Live icon. Just click Yes on these different options. We're not here to go live yet, we just need to get to this tab on the left side. We want this, our stream key. It's basically a password for OBS to control our stream. Just click copy on this and paste it into your stream key box in OBS. Alright, we're almost at the finish line. Time for some more settings. We can close off the YouTube page now. Here's the hardware encoding box. If you've got an NVIDIA graphics card, keep this box checked. If you have a Mac computer or you don't use an NVIDIA graphics card, keep it unchecked. For this bitrate box, you're basically setting how fast your computer uploads your video to the web. For a better looking stream, you need a higher bitrate. The problem is that you also need better internet too. For 720 streaming at 30 FPS, 2500 is a decent bitrate that isn't too hard on our modem. So we'll set it to that for now. I'll leave a link in the description with a chart for different bitrates for different internet speeds and resolutions. Also, if you're hooking this up to Twitch, you can check this box down here to make the wizard magically figure out your optimal bitrate for your computer and internet. So, here's our results page. We can double check any of the settings right here in this list. As you can see here, our canvas or base resolution is 1080, but our output resolution is 720. This is pretty standard, because streaming in 720 is a lot easier on your internet. We never stream in full 1080 unless we've got cream of the crop internet speeds, and that's A-OK. It looks like most of these settings should work alright for what we're doing, so once we click on Apply Settings, we're done. And if any of these settings aren't doing it for you, you can always change them later from the settings tab just right up here. You've got access to everything we just set up, as well as some more stuff in this advanced settings section. So now it's time for the final step. If you have a headphone microphone, OBS will automatically pick it up, but we need to set video manually because right now we just have a black screen. In this box here, you can add your video sources for streaming by clicking on the plus button and picking your input. For our stream, we'll want game capture. This will open this box up. Name it here, we'll name it game cap, and click OK. Make sure you have this option selected here so it automatically outputs your game footage, since you'll be playing your games in full screen mode. Now, let's add a webcam. Let's open this back up and select video capture device this time. Let's save this as Facecam and click OK. In this box, to the right of the devices section, let's make sure we select our webcam. The rest of the settings are alright on default. As long as we're properly hooked up to our webcam, we can click OK and it'll place our webcam over our regular screen. We can move this wherever we want, and it resizes just like images in a Microsoft Word file. So once we have our webcam where we want, we're ready to start streaming. OBS will save these settings, so they're always the same every time we log back in. So, thanks for watching. There's still way more to OBS, but usually for beginners, the setup is the most intimidating part. That's it for me though. I hope I helped bring you into the PC streaming world. And hey, if PC streaming isn't your thing, Treasure put out a video last week on how to edit videos on your iPhone. Anyway, that's all for me today. I'll see you all next week when Mason brings us into the world of Dungeons & Dragons. See you next time.